What's good, y'all? BlackVisionVill here. It's your girl Katie, aka your sister from another Mister. Back again with another episode 14. Today we are talking to our black women out there and our way that we want to be remembered, represented, and presented in our community. With that being said, I'm gonna let Miss K2 Cray take the floor.
All right. Hello, beautiful people. We missed you. And shout out to everybody who came and hung out with us at Juneteenth. I wanted to, before we dove in, like you dive in.
I
Like
just
you got
dive
into
in.
it. But I guess we can save it for after the conversation then, okay? So so Miss KT messaged me with the idea for today's topic, and she showcased the clip that we used in the promo for the talk today, and it was basically a whole lot of shaking and ham. Okay,
A
so
whole lot.
a whole lot, and I was trying to find the concept, but it was just a lot. But I just want to I really had to meditate on this topic because I definitely don't want to be biased. I definitely want to be real to myself and to others. And I don't want to basically, I guess I just don't want to be fake. Okay. So I'm all for a good hood jam, and I'm all for, dancing.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, there are tribes, that do sacral chakra dances with their hips. The only difference is, maybe it's not over sexualized as it is in the States, shall I say.
Yeah.
Um, I just throughout history and even now, all we see in the TV and in the history books like Sarah Bartman, and like the black female body has always been over sexualized. Um, Emphasis on certain features, um, basically bred at young ages, um, deemed an adult even though they are still an adolescent. um, those characteristics, those stereotypes, those harnesses and chains that were put on us to be a certain, I guess, I don't want to say caricature because we're human, but I guess the poster, you know how they say the blueprint of something? I guess this is what they wanted the blueprint of the black woman to be, because in the beginning, before all of this dipping and dabbing, um, queens, we set head to head with our partners, um, because it takes two to tango. Um, I bring something that you may not be able to bring. So, and vice versa. We're here to collaborate and we're here to be together as one. There is not one like gender that's better than the other. We all have our own different attributes. So, I just feel like what a black woman was got deteriorated through all the chaos. So now we got to keep that stamina and keep the over sexualization of us, and we bring it to the videos. Um, I don't want to deem this generation as the one that's ooh too hot, because if you look back in history, there's hella songs that be real graphic and
It's a
talk about
pattern.
the hoochie coochie, stuff like that, and they were
Mm-hmm.
gyrating and doing their own things. So literally every generation is a 2.0 of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole, oh, this generation is the worst and pop pop pop, we all have the same issues, just in 48 font. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's like it's issues that are being passed down, and more stuff is getting added on to it, but it's generally the same thing. And so I'm never going to deem one person as
Mm.
this is the reason why it is today, because it's always been that way. You know what I
Right.
mean? So what are we going to do to change that stigma? And what are we going to do to move forward from it? And sex sells,
Right.
and we live in a society where it's everywhere, even in the children's cartoons. I'll be like, god dang, why is that cartoon so thick? Why you thick? Got the big chi-chas and cha-chas, and I'm like, dang. And then they be doing suggestive stuff on the shows, and I'm like, yo, what rating is this? This is for children. And you think of songs like back in the oh, I hate saying back in the day, but before my time. So, you listen to songs before my time, and they were talking about some freaky deaky stuff, but it was the way that they said it. Nowadays, it's just like, I want to put it in your butt. So what? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You almost
It's true. It's true. I just took a
yeah.
gulp when you said
I'm
that.
sorry. I should have waited. But I don't know what. I don't know what's
I
going
mean,
on.
how else can you really put it? It is what it is. Like, let's be for real here. Like,
Yeah, for real.
that's literally what it is.
And it's like it's just getting out of control,
Yeah.
because it's everywhere and it's in everything. And it's just like, simmer down. That's not the only thing that's the great is in life or whatever.
Right.
Like some I'll never forget, like, being younger and hearing some of the conversations, like, and I'm like, yo, how you know about that? And how old are you? You know what I mean? So it was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, it was scary for me younger. And like, just imagine now. Just imagine now, like, you got the internet, you got,
Mm-hmm.
word of mouth always and forever, and you just got these TV shows and innuendos and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I just want us, as because I can't speak for any other woman, other than who I can relate to.
Right.
I just want us to carry ourselves the way you deem is fit for you. Because
Mm.
I can't tell nobody, oh, you have to wear a button up and you have to
Right.
do this and you have to do that. I can't tell you that, because that
Yeah.
not align with who you trying to be. You feel?
Right.
And we all have the type of woman that we want to be. There is no such thing as the perfect woman,
Mm.
because what is perfect for another, somebody else might be like, I don't want none of that. So I can't tell nobody else how to walk. But for me, I know that I want to make sure that I don't do too much, because
Mm-hmm.
I like mystery. I like mystery. When
We
I
the
can see when I
same.
can see all of your Cheerios and your uh-ohs and the doobie loops,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you get tired of it. You get tired of it because that's all you see. So you get desensitized to it, and you be like, I don't even want to see it no more, or it has no
Right.
value to me because I can see it in abundance. And that's why I feel like, quote unquote love and commitment is kind of sedentary, because everything is so readily available. Like, you can
Right.
get, like, oh, you don't want to do it? All right, shorty down the block will. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, it's hard to get connections with people, true connections with people, because everything is so readily abundant, and
Right.
everything is pushed as this is what you have to do, and if you don't do this, then you're a lame or a prude, or you're this or you're that, you know what I mean, or you're stuck up. It's like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be pressure to be one thing. Let us be whomever, whatever we want to be. If you want to be throwing it in a circle, throw it in an octagon, baby. but do it because you want to do it, not because somebody telling you to do it, or this is how you
Right.
get validation, or this is how you get love and affection, or to make it. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I shouldn't have to sell my body in order to make it or make you want me. You feel me?
right.
You should want to because of the energy, or because you genuinely want to know who and what this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just feel like in this society and period, the woman's body is used as leverage or some type of commodity companion. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's
Yeah.
never as an individual. It's always as um some type of tangible thing for some type of pleasure. You know what I mean? Pleasure meaning, either sexual, either companion, friendship, either some type of information. Women were the ones who were spreading information for certain things, for domestic value. You want someone to cook and clean for you and to do, all that great stuff. Massage your back, your feet, like
Yeah.
all of these things that you might be like,
Salute JC in the building.
hey, JC.
How you doing? Hope you having a good day.
Yes. And it's good. I'm so happy that you're here. Thanks for coming through. But and yeah, definitely, JC, tell us how you feel about the topic at hand. And I'm going to shut my throat a little bit so that you can speak, because I don't want to ever take over anything.
No, absolutely. You're totally fine. That was the reason why I wanted to um, touch on this subject because I was um, on my Instagram just scrolling through and I had saw that video that the baby had posted. Yeah, so JC, here's a little, let me backtrack a little bit. So, subject that we're talking about today is how do we as Black women want to be represented, remembered, and presented to our communities? The reason why I chose this topic, as I was saying before, was I was scrolling on Instagram and I had saw a post that the baby had posted with his new song with, I believe her name is Sexy Red. In the clip, it's like a 15-second clip. We have it on our advertisement that we have for this podcast, so you can find it on our Instagram or even go to the baby's page itself. It's called Shake Something. But basically, in the video, it's all Black women, and they are literally doing just that, just twerking anywhere and everywhere. And basically, the lyrics are something along the lines of, I think she says, I don't know how to dance, but I know how to fuck. And so it just kind of, oh yeah, he said he saw it. It just kind of threw me off a little bit because it seems to be a pattern, especially, I don't want to say nowadays because I feel like I'm sounding old as hell, but nowadays it really, I feel like there's really been a push
Mm.
in the hip hop industry. Just like you said, Kay, it's been there. This isn't nothing new. We all know that. This is something that generation after generation, when you're looking at the hip hop scene, it is that pattern. But I feel like it's just the more we progress, the more raunchier it gets, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. So it kind of upset me a little bit because when I looked at that video and I saw those Black women, I saw somebody's sister, somebody's mother, somebody's aunt, somebody's cousin. So it really had me ask that question, like, how is this how we as Black women in our community want to be represented? And I just mean that in the way as far as how do we want to be presented and remembered in our community when you think of the Black woman who is the blueprint. I'm going to say it because we are. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I said it. The blueprint. We are descendants of queens. And to sit there to this day and be scrolling on social media and see women who are the blueprint and who are queens, I feel like personally degrading themselves to the point where all they are is their body.
Yeah, it be
It,
too much.
yeah,
It be too much. Like, just give me a little bit. Just me a little
yeah,
bit. I don't have to see all of the ass. Don't all of it. You could wear a one piece or a nice form fitting outfit, and I'd be like,
hmm
dang, ugh, yes, rawr. But when I see everything, I already know what you got.
right, right,
And
and
it
then
doesn't have to be all the lyrics. Don't have to be just always about fucking. Can we talk about
right,
financial literacy? Can we talk about, why it's older people who still can't read? Like, can we talk about, you know, why do people sit on other people's porches and they don't live there and they block the way and they look at you like, why are you trying to come through? Like, I live here. What do you
what are you doing
you know what
here?
I mean? So it's like so many things we could talk about. So many things. But it's always about I got click, I got blocks, I got pistols in my socks, I got bitches, I got
Hey,
hoes, and I don't wanna let go. I tear up my hood and I don't know how to read and I don't care about nobody, but this is how I bleed. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just
yeah,
too much.
it is,
Too much.
and like I said, it really made me feel some type of way to
Yeah.
see that video because
And then
I
to
feel
read
like,
comments. Do you read the
yeah,
comments? I'm the type of person I read the comments. And like
yeah,
them comments that just like on certain videos, not on his
hmm
original video, like on his thingy. They like, yeah, it's another jam. It's another
right,
one. Fire, fire, fire emoji. But it's like, on other forums, it just be like, again, that's all
right,
you can do, but can you clean? It just
right,
all that random stuff that people be doing. But
right,
no, but nobody talks about the man who is pushing it. Ain't nobody talking about the person who's like, yeah, this the lyric I'm finna write right now.
right,
They talk about the woman, but they never talk about the man who pushed it or created that ambiance. You feel me? Because
yeah,
he created the song. He created the song for them to dance to. So you
right.
can't blame her for dancing
Not at
to
all.
it and being raunchy when he was the one that talked about, he don't dance, he just know how to, you know what I mean? So it's like, coming in there
Yeah,
with the fire hose, you know what I'm saying? So he
yeah, and
talked about
I feel like both should be held responsible. I don't feel like it's one sided here. I feel like as a black woman in our community, you can make the choice to say, yeah, I have the opportunity to be in this music video and get this money, but at the end of the day, how do I want to be represented? That's something that you have to think about down the road that your
See, look
grandkids are
at
going to see.
look at JC talking, saying what I said not to say. He said it's the younger generation. JC, we have already established that every generation had their hoochie coochie moment. Okay, everybody just adds their more saison and less clothes. Okay, so every generation had they freak nick. It's just important.
Yeah, JC
It
said
ain't
short.
nobody's. It's not one pinpoint generation. It's all of them. So now we need to be the ones to fix it so that it can't be no more generations. I want, what is it? Generation Z? Is it Gen Z? That's the last one, the most current one, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
I
Gen Z.
think so. Generation X.
It's an X in there. Oh
There
God.
is. I think it's like millennials, Gen Z, and Generation X.
Whichever one is
Yeah,
this one.
the
I,
youngest.
I just want them to be the last ones that this died with. I want this to
I,
be the one where everybody reset, or majority of us, because you can't get everybody, of course. You know what I mean?
right.
Ain't no kumbaya
Obviously.
moment. Let's be realistic. But at least a good majority of us that really want to be better and really want to elevate and really want to just be like, I'm sick of this. I'm done with the chains. I want to be better. Ooh, like them
Yeah.
people. I want all of them to get it, click it, and forget it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's too much now. It's too much.
It is. And JC, I can totally agree with that. A lot of the new generation, like the newer music, I don't listen to either just because like I said, you get so many Meg the Stallions and Glorillas and Cardi B's, and after a while, it's
Yeah,
like
everybody's the same.
they're it's just saying the same thing. It's like you're gonna pay me to have sex with you, or you're gonna pay me and you're gonna buy me something. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give you anything in return. I'm gonna just sit and look pretty, and you're gonna pay my way for that. And then
I
so
don't
it's
cook, I
just
don't
like,
clean, and I use Listerine,
yeah,
and it's like,
like
but you out here cooking. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and you got the wops and the waffles and all this kind of stuff, and you're
right.
still getting cheated on. You know what I'm saying? You're still
Thank
going crazy. So it's like, I just want everybody to know that you hear these songs. You can hear a song, but please don't live your life by it unless it's to motivate elevation. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And
please don't.
even like
Please stop trying to stop trying to be like, oh, I stand this person and this is who I'm gonna be, and oh, now I don't do this because you said it. Like, no,
right.
live your life, baby. Be your
Right. And
own
just like you
individual.
said, like it you can do what you want to do. You can This isn't about like how
Yeah,
you choose to dress. This isn't about how, just like you said, however you choose to represent yourself in our community, whatever that looks like to you, you do that. But at the end of the day, for me,
just
and I
respect
feel
yourself.
like you exactly. I feel like you, when you said earlier, like you don't really have a place to speak on this. I feel like you do, because you're a black woman in our community. I feel like all black women in our community have a place to stand up and say, this is not how I want myself or my sisters to be represented.
Yeah,
So not only, speaking on that, but things that we can do as a whole to stand up and say that we're not going to be represented like this. Because
yeah,
just like you said, the same way that that man is like, oh, this is what sells, this is what we're going to do, the video blatantly says it was directed by the baby. So he's directing those women to, oh, you get here, you do this, you drop here, you do this, and they're doing it. So like I said, it's definitely a choice to sit there and be represented like that. And there is a reason why in those videos, when they are talking about those things, oh, I can't dance but I know how to fuck, what's up, Teach in the building, salute, Teach. Or I if you want to take me out, you got to buy me something type shit.
yeah.
It just really all comes down to making that decision of who you're going to be.
I
Oh,
really
nice.
want
Thank you
people to
for
stop
tapping
putting,
in and
yeah, tap,
enjoying
tap,
your
tap, tap, tap. But yeah,
getting your workout on at the same time.
I'm just, oh yeah, we love a multitasking person.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. You're learning while you're getting lean. Well, listening while you're getting lean. Little background music for your stretch. But yeah, like I be reading comments and oh my gosh, like girl, I'm just tired of people putting everyone in a box. Like they see a continuum of black women effing up, and so like all of us are f ups, and I'm just
Right.
dang, like why do y'all do that? Why does
Right.
everybody get to be an individual other than us? Like I
Right.
really feel like, and that's with us as a people in general. You know how they say the black people, and it's like, or you're one of the good ones. Like that's, I'm not a seedless grape, sir. Like don't,
Right.
I'm not one of the good ones. Like I'm me.
Right.
Like what you mean? What you mean the good ones? Do you got good ones? Everybody got good ones and bad ones. Everybody has good ones and bad ones. Okay, the aminals, the fish, the aeroplanes. Everything has a bad one. Okay, you know.
KB, get down.
Look
Go
at look
follow
at a bag battery.
IK2K
No, let's not
Conscious
talk about that.
Comedy.
Shh.
Follow her
But
if
see,
you like
look,
this week.
I
Show
shake it,
support to my girl.
JC. I shake it respectfully.
And comedically for comedy.
Well, listen, it's not even for comedy. I'm a person that, hey, it burns calories. You've seen Zumba. Why Zumba people can do it and I can't? Okay, but and then also it loosens up the body too. You want to flow. You know, we supposed to flow like the wind, flow like the water. So I don't want to be no stiff Becky. You know, I'm gonna move these hips. You feel? And there's nothing wrong with that. But
There's not.
you're not gonna see me like, doing all this extra stuff. Yes, with all my
Yeah,
clothes on. Exactly.
definitely PG.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah,
Well, some
and
people don't think it's PG because it be a whole lot of. But I try to
well,
like zoom in a little bit so you don't see a whole bunch.
okay, PG-14.
Let's do TVMA because I ain't. That's I don't do
Oh,
no
okay.
13.
Well, shoot.
You gotta
Hey,
be
to
careful
each
what you
their
say.
own.
You gotta be careful what you say. You feel me?
Yes, ma'am. No judgment here. So, what are
Shout
some
out to
good?
that banner behind you though.
Oh
Who are those
yes. Let me get
beautiful?
a good. Hold on. Let me get a good view of that. There we go. If you can see
Jeez,
that,
who are
Black
those
Visionville.
beautiful beings?
Yes, ma'am. We in the building. Talk
Jeez,
about representation.
I want one of those.
So, what if these social media platforms shut all that down?
Okay, so
I
that is
don't
a great
feel you want
question.
to go first or you want
No,
me to.
no, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
Marinate.
So, I don't feel like that's something that would happen just because, like Kay said, sex sells. Um, Talking about, oh, all the disrespect. What do you mean? If all that, oh, shut down all the disrespect? JC, is that what you're
Disrespect
saying?
from the lyrics or the people?
Or just like the representation in general?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
like gave you guidelines. Like, yeah, you could shake it, but in a semicircle.
Or if you post videos like twerking and stuff, we're gonna take it down. Like, is that what you mean? So I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer this two ways. The first, I'm gonna answer it as I think you're saying, what if they shut social media down? I guess I don't know, but um, I feel like if they did that for our community, that would be beneficial. I feel like as far as hip hop and rap goes, that is definitely a part of our. Oh yeah, the lyrics and the sexual content. I feel like that would be a good thing, just because, like I said, the way that we are represented, all the women in that video were black. There's a reason for that. You never see hip hop videos where it's full of other races of women and just them alone, Asian, Hispanic, whatever the case may be, and all they're doing is twerking and, oh, like she said, I don't know how to dance, but I know how to fuck. Like, I feel like that's definitely a pattern that is more.
Yeah, they be looking all luxurious and
Yeah, like
wearing
you
the
you see
gowns, or
them
even
nine
if
times
they're
out of
in
ten.
a
I'm not
bathing
saying
suit, they
that.
just coming out the water like,
Yeah, I'm not saying that there's not women of other races in these videos that are twerking and things like that, but I'm just saying, like, the majority of the women in those videos are black women, and that's just like being that's the facts, so I feel like that would definitely be beneficial to our community, the same way that having rap lyrics that don't promote murdering each other or stealing from each other or looking at your brother or sister like they're the enemy. Just like I feel like if that went away, that too would definitely benefit our community because it's definitely encourages a way of thinking and beliefs in our community, especially as, like JC said, for example, the younger generation. You have between, for me, I'm thinking younger generation, like between 10 and 18, people who will see these videos and
oh, what happened?
oh, something happened. We're back, folks.
Yay.
Anyways, that would be watching these videos the most. So we're talking about preteens, teens, young adults. That's how we're being represented not only in our community but to society. Like, I don't know how many times I've been told, like, just because I'm black, people assume like, oh, you know how to dance, you know how to twerk. Like, what? Because
Hmm.
I'm black? Like, so just like in that sense, it's just like I feel like definitely that going away or the lyrics changing to things that are more beneficial to our community, like uplifting to our community, than trying to downplay and downgrade our community. That would definitely be beneficial to our community, I feel like. And Kay, you could take it from there because I talked a lot.
Okay. All right. Well, to piggyback off of what you said, but I do want to make one adjustment on my viewpoint. Um, I don't feel like you can dictate someone's cans and can'ts, shall I say? Because when you take something away or you restrict it, people want to do it more. And then it becomes even more out of control. And so you can't stop that. What I would like is the mindset to change for people to see like, this is a bit too much, or you know what, when a deal is offered, like, you know what, yeah, I want to do this song, but I want to do it like this, and I don't want to be, just all out there. Like, I want the mindsets to change because you can't control a person, because sooner or later
Freedom of
they're
speech.
gonna, exactly, it's gonna break. Like, then it becomes a dictatorship. Like, oh, you
But
can't.
low key, is that not kind of what the rap industry is? Because if you're not passing a certain message that
It
these,
is though, but that's what I'm saying. I want
yeah,
the mindset and the consciousness to change, because those rappers who make the songs, let them create their own companies or just be independent, so
hmm,
that you ain't a slave to somebody and have to do it their way and push their message. Let it be your message.
definitely,
Let it be your mindset. Let it be your way of life, not what they want to project on you, or
yeah,
our culture. Like, just I just really want people to be like, I just do it for the bag, because the bag is over your head, stupid.
right,
The bag is over your head, because when you kill one, you kill us all, because all of us look alike, remember?
right,
You know, so when they see you, they see me. When people overseas see these rap videos and they see them and they don't see none of the good stuff, they either see Cosby or they see chaos.
mm,
So it's one or the other. There's never just a plethora of things that we could be, you
right,
know? So then the world is looking at us to be this one thing. And then our society is looking at us to be so many things, and then we looking at each other not knowing what to be,
right,
so it's just a lot of different levels of craziness. And
hmm,
I never just want, yeah, social media is the fuel, but it's also the money.
yeah,
'Cause even before social media, people was doing stuff for the bag. Okay, so the money is what's making things move. It's not just social media. Social media is just selling it and pushing it out there to make more of the bag, but
yeah,
it's not the core reason why. It's the mindsets and the money, you know.
yeah,
So we got to change what makes the money. If people stop being interested in the booty cheeks, then
hmm,
it's gonna subside because it's
right,
not selling no more. You gotta
right,
understand, some people is solely for the money. They don't care about morals, they don't care about dignity. Oh, I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well live this life however, and I might as well just move however I want to move and forget everybody else because I made it. This is my life. But you
right,
say it's your life, but we all live amongst each other and we all view each other. You don't know who life you have touched just by them viewing you. And so now you've changed their life, and now they're going to change other people's lives, and they're
right,
going to keep going, and it spreads. So it's not just your life, it's all of us, because we all intertwine together. You know what I mean? Unless you just sitting in a hole rapping, if
right,
somebody gonna see you. Somebody
right,
gonna see you. So it's not just your life. Now, if you want to go sit in a corner, in a dark corner, and rap, I'm in the ones and the twos and the, then you can do that, because then
right,
it's your life. Because you're not touching nobody but you. Pause. And it's like we just need to think better, and we need to align our mindsets better so that we can move better and make this world a better place. Like, people really don't understand the power that we have by what
mentally,
we say and what we do.
yeah,
Them two things move mountains, and people really don't think it be the most simplest things that are the creators of content, creators of the bonding and the building and the moving forward. But we don't think like that.
right.
And it's scary that I'm thinking like that out loud. You know what I mean? Like I really be sitting back and thinking about life, and people be like, "Oh, you doing too much. You thinking too high." Why nobody else is?
Right.
What is we here for? What is we here for if
Right.
it's just to be upset, crying, and chaos and
Arguing.
all this other? What is we here for? I know whatever this is, a game, what they call it,
Simulation.
simulation, a
A
planet for
dream.
a teaching planet, whatever the fudge it is, whatever it is, whatever we here for, it can't be this.
Right.
And it can't be this because we are given, if we really look around us, like what we really have, or like not focus on what we don't have, just think
Hmm.
about how far we've come as a society, and then look at all this technology, but then side by side view, look at the mentality. It's stayed consistent. So
Hmm.
why are we building all these things for the future, but we ain't building our minds?
That part.
That don't make no sense to me. And I'm just really waiting for the moment that everybody can like think like that, because I just really hope for the best. And I
Yeah.
know we can be, but it's up to us.
It definitely is. And JC said you only had BET, MTV, and DVD before social media, which were less effective and more controlled. Again, just my opinion. I agree, and it's a fact. Salute Rod Neal to you, Rod Neal in the building. Thank you for stopping by. It's a fact that social media, especially like platforms like TikTok, they had stories come out and say that it's been proven that they suppress certain content, and certain other content they allow to be viewed more than others. So it's definitely something that is controlled, and it's definitely something that makes it a lot harder to do the things we do, but not impossible. Like, I can say that all the time. There's videos that I have put up that only got one view or two view that I know that should have had more views than that. But
Mm.
it's just like, it hits different when you're trying to promote that positivity and growth compared to promoting the degrading of our people.
Mm.
So it's like, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what are some things that you feel that we can do as Black women in our community to be better represented?
Like I said, stand 10 tones down in who you want to be. And if you, and not just emulate something just because it gets likes or attention. And I stand firm on that. And if you feel like this is the woman that you want to be, or that is the woman that you want to be, then be that woman. Don't ever have no question in yourself. And if somebody say, "Hey, why are you the way that you are?" Because I want to be. And that's your solid answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to be a woman that speaks low but moves so highly. I want to be heard through a whisper. I want to be a woman of her word. I
Hmm.
want to be a calm spirit. I want to be everything that my ancestors wanted to be and want for me.
Right.
That's the type of woman that I want to be. And whoever you want to be, I salute you. And I greet you on this journey for us to elevate ourselves. But at the end of the day, I don't want you to move because it's likable, or because it's, like I said, the attention.
Yeah.
Do it because you want to be, you
Right.
know? And I just feel like we just need to take control of our bodies, because I
Right.
feel like men making laws about our bodies, and even the women who were in those spaces tried to fight for it. I feel like we don't have no control over ourselves,
Yeah.
because from the beginning of that, like I said before, it was we were like this, and then people taught others that no, it's men,
Right.
women are here, you are our footstool. And then when that became the decree, then everybody started moving towards that
Yeah.
and wanting that to be a consistent, characteristic trait. And then when you had the whole, oh, women in the workforce and feminists and all this kind of stuff, when you start bringing that in, and then it starts getting, a little muddy, because then it's like, oh, I am a woman, I can do everything, but help me with this, or don't ask for no help because you said you're a woman, right? And you want equality, right? Well, like I said, there's no one superior to another. Men bring their type of strength and their type of energy, and we bring our type of strength and our type of energy. We both have our own, and that is the duality in life. Everything has duality. Where
Yeah.
there's up, there is down. Where there is small, there is big. Everything has its opposite, and that's how everything aligns. I don't want people to think that something has to be better in order to be on top. We can both be there. Like, it's enough space for everybody. We got to
Right.
stop this whole crabs in a barrel thing, and we got to stop this whole mentality of superiority.
Hmm.
The only superiority that should be in our mindset is making sure that I am a better self than I am today, tomorrow, and forevermore.
Yeah.
That's the superiority. Not, oh, I'm stronger than you, I'm better than you, and this is what you got to do. No, because in all honesty, I've seen, let's talk about the whole relationship dynamic. How they say,
Hmm.
oh, the woman has to cook, she has to clean, she has to do this, she has to take care of the kids.
Right.
I've seen so many dynamics where the woman was working and the man was at home and he was cooking and cleaning, but their dynamic, it worked because maybe he was a chef. He's a
Yeah,
chef.
because they're, let's be
She was this.
honest, like they're both being a stay-at-home parent. That's definitely a job. Like you're not just sitting at home not doing shit. You are
Right.
taking care of the kids. That shit's hard. I'd rather be at work than at home with the kids. I'm just being honest. Let's be for real. Like,
Like, people put some respect on stay at home
right,
parents, bro. Like,
right.
that
Shout
shit is
out to
crazy.
y'all. Let's just take
Shout
a minute
out to
to
stay at
applaud.
home parents.
Yeah.
People be like, and then parents who homeschool, you don't even get a
No,
break. Ah,
I don't have enough
like,
patience.
listen, okay, you
I
got
don't.
to teach, gain control as parent and teacher.
Right.
You have to have like, you have so many hats, and people
Yeah.
disrespect. That's why I'm saying people disrespect that and have this superior complex. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, your dynamic is going to be your dynamic. You cannot say this is the standard or this is all that you can
Right.
be. You can be anything you want to
Right.
be. And I just want that mindset to be clear.
Yeah.
And it all starts from how we think. And until people understand, overstand that we got to break away from that mindset of the
Right.
superiority and go back to community,
Hmm.
because you know we got to stop living for self. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
For sure. And JC said we need more women like yourself speaking out. I agree. I don't feel like like I said again, I don't feel like the majority of us are okay with being represented like
Yeah,
pieces of
a lot of
meat.
us don't agree.
Right.
A lot of us that aren't like that get approached like that,
Yeah.
get that type of energy, like, oh, my bad, you I thought da 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 da.
Right.
Well, you thought, you don't even know me.
Right.
Man,
Right.
so how you gonna do
Exactly.
something and you don't even know me?
Even for example, like you might see somebody, a black woman who has purple or green hair,
Yeah,
and
you
she's
think she rich.
automatically labeled a ratchet ghetto. Oh, you're a thought. You're this. Why? Because my hair color. Because I like to wear different hair colors too. And
Right.
I tell you right now, you're not gonna catch me in no music video with my ass hanging out twerking. It's not happening. But again, the majority, the
Even though she got the
however,
body for it, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Excuse me.
no, she's kidding.
I'm sorry. For those who don't know, I met her at Juneteenth, and it was such an honor to meet you, and I learned a lot about
Oh,
you. And
hopefully good
I
things.
feel like it. Yeah, girl, I wouldn't be talking to you today, but it's just,
Nice, nice.
we're gonna grow together, and I'm excited to see the journey and the women that we become because of us talking and because of our friendship too. So I
Yeah,
really appreciate you, but if after this conversation you want to talk a little bit about the Juneteenth, because I kind of wanted to, it's up to you.
Yeah, we can
Or
get
if you
into
wanted to
that.
save that for tomorrow, it's
No,
up to you.
we can get into that. I want to read JC's comment real
Yes,
quick. He said, "Whatever make a couple happy shouldn't be anybody else's
exactly,
business. All you do is let others judge and try to influence."
exactly,
Definitely, one
exactly.
hundred percent agree with that.
Yep.
Go ahead, Kay. Take it away about the Juneteenth thing.
Okay, first of all, y'all had so much fun. I had let me stop.
Heck yeah,
I had so much fun. I really wanted to see the mountains though, so that's gonna have to be another trip. That's gonna have to be another trip, but not the way I came, honey. I will
yeah. I
be
was gonna say before you go further, read back up and let everybody know like the whole reason why you came out here and how we got to meet in person for the first time and all that. So
okay. So, if you all did not know, we had a booth. Thanks to KT, we got a booth at the Juneteenth Music Festival. Okay,
yeah,
in Denver, Colorado.
here in my city.
Yes, and um, it was an amazing experience. I really wish that we could have like dove in, but KT is a busy woman, honey. She has schedules. She has
I
schedules.
got a
She
whole
has meetings.
family
She
over
has
here.
meetings. She has viewings. Okay, honey. She got stuff. Okay, so this woman
So
was busy. Hence why we haven't streamed together for the past 2 weekends,
two
because
weeks,
she
yeah,
was recovering, and I got to give Mama her space. You know what I'm saying? She got the
yeah,
rest, she got to recuperate. And I needed to too, because
yeah.
work has been working me, and I've been working on my craft too. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it's like
Thank you, Jay.
we needed just a little break, but I'm happy to be back, and we will be consistent now. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, we gonna
So
be on
we
Saturdays and
okay.
Sundays doing
Okay, that's
this.
all I need to know, honey, because I got my little
We
board. I got me a little
we
board.
like Nike. We just do it. We're just
Okay.
gonna do it.
Thank you, because I'm writing on the schedule. But
Hmm.
yeah, so KT said that she wanted me to
Oh
be
heck
there
yeah! The
permanently.
TV.
Huh?
We'll take it. Teach said he had us on his TV screen. We'll take it. Thank you, Teach. For sure.
Seeing all
All
of my
right,
imperfections.
Teach.
Thank you, Teach. I appreciate the support. But so yeah, KT said that she wanted me to personally be there, and she I'm honored that because I could have just been, we could have been just side by side like this,
Yeah,
but she really helped your girl. And I will be making a YouTube video on my experience on Greyhound, because that's a long story. So I'm gonna
that's
leave
a
that for
whole
you.
nother line. Cause
Whole
what
nother.
that
Oh
about?
my god. Whew. So yeah, y'all, follow the YouTube. It's K2 Cray, and the spelling is floating, and it's right here too.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all definitely follow the channel and subscribe, because I'm gonna be talking about my experience meeting KT and the whole Greyhound experience as well. That was crazy. So anyway, my luggage got stolen, okay? And KT helped me like through this whole experience, and I want to tell you, sister girl, I love you, because you a real one. And she helped
Can
me.
you drop your link in the chat for
Oh
your link tree?
yeah, let me
Hold on, T. She gonna drop it in there. Thank you for y'all support. As
yes, I really
always, your
do
continued
appreciate y'all.
support. We could not do this without y'all. We appreciate y'all and being willing to not only listen but be a part of the conversation and be a part of the
I'm gonna
change
do
we
it
wish
through
to
my
see.
phone, because I had a tab saved with everything, but
Okay.
I got you. But I'm gonna try to multitask and use both sides of my brain and speak while I'm
Yo.
doing this for teach. Okay.
Okay. No, JC, we're not on threads. I don't know what that
What's
is.
that?
Is that something we should be on?
That
Let me
sounds
know, cause I'll get on there. I'm gonna get on all this shit. Where do
okay.
we go?
I know that's right. Everywhere we
We gotta be everywhere.
okay.
But
So yeah, my
yes.
my stuff got stolen, and KT got your girl some stuff, and like I'm not ashamed to say that, because that's real sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Like my stuff got stolen, and you had your girl back. So I really appreciate you and everything.
Always.
And I would do the same for you. You know what I mean? If it was vice versa. And I just want to say that this whole journey there kept trying to make me not get there. I
Right.
had so many delays. I missed a whole day of the music festival. It was just like a lot of things kept coming. And I was like,
Mhm.
yo, am I supposed to be doing this? So I
The
was just like,
universe was definitely testing your
yeah,
gangster.
it was definitely testing me. And I dropped the link in the chat. So I was just really like frustrated, y'all. And then, KT the whole time was just like, "Girl, this is just a test, and I appreciate you coming, and we gonna make it up this day, and da da da." And I'm just excited, and she was counting down and stuff, and like she just made me feel so supported and so
uh,
appreciated. And I was just like, "Listen, this brought us closer, and I love your children, and I
and they love you.
everybody,
And
your
be
family,
calling
all
you
of them."
Auntie K.
Tell the babies
Like,
I said
where is
hey.
Auntie
Auntie K
K
said
at?
hey.
Where is Auntie K at? They absolutely love you. My sister loved you. My
Aw.
family that you met loved you. So it was a great
Yeah.
opportunity to have us meet in person. Like I said, from the day that I met you, I felt like I knew you my entire life, like the way that we just clicked. So to
And y'all, I was just an interview. Like I was just supposed to be an interview. Like this was not supposed to be a thing, but it was. It was. It
yeah,
was. Our energies just like we balance each other out. Like she's that calm, copacetic, you know what I mean? And I'm just that doo 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 doo.
yeah,
I could be calm and I can be calm too. I But
definitely,
there's a time and a place, and sometimes I want to be rough Ralph for the 2000s. So let me be that.
yeah,
That's the type of woman that I am, and outside too. Like that's why people told me that I needed to be doing this and talking to others because I am animated. I
yeah.
found out a little bit about me that I am gonna put in the video. KT, I have not forgot. I'm gonna put my little macchiato and I'm gonna make the video. So I'm gonna give it to you tonight, okay? Um,
Nice, nice.
but yeah, a little bit about me as a person. I found my voice from theater. I was a very shy and reserved person, and I was always told that my voice and opinion didn't matter, so I
Mhm.
never spoke. You know what I mean? But then when I found my voice, honey, I did not stop talking, and it's just been a journey of me getting more confident in my voice and more confident in me, and learning what type of woman that I want to be and not what I was told to be, and
Right.
that aligns with what we talking about today. So this is why everything happens for a reason, because look at that. And I know that you personally had your own journey too, because I got to learn a lot about you that I didn't even know. And I'm like, yo, this woman has been through a lot, but she makes it look effortless. You know what I mean? So it's like, I really appreciate you in your journey. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited for us as individuals, and I'm excited for us as a whole. I want Black women to thrive again because I'm tired of us being deemed the bottom of the tonal pole, because we're not. Everybody has their riffraff, and yes, there are horrible Black women, and there's horrible Asian women, there's
People,
horrible white
period.
women, there's
Right.
horrible Hispanic, there's horrible every woman. Every
Right.
woman has a horrible person, just like every man or
Oh,
every
I
person
think you
has.
froze. Can you?
Huh? What happened? What happened? It froze. No. What happened to the service? Is it just me that can't see?
Okay, we're
Okay.
back at it. I don't know.
Yay.
Internet is being shady, so there's that.
That's how it was for me. Look, we swip swapping.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I feel like our Juneteenth, having a booth there, it was definitely an experience. I definitely learned a lot from that.
Shout out to the women who came through,
Yes,
the men and women
absolutely.
who
And
came
I
through,
freaking hate that we could not get their interview
because we
because we
had a
couldn't hear
great
anything.
talk,
Oh,
y'all.
they were so good, and I
We
want to
had a
have them
great talk,
come
man.
back
Shout
on.
out to y'all. I really hope that y'all come through on one of the lives, because I
Yeah,
definitely
want to have
we
you on
gave you the
for sure.
card, so you have our information, but I should have got
Yes,
yours. But I was just in the moment. I was trying to be
yeah.
everywhere, everything, honey, but
You was
also
definitely the
concerned.
hype man.
I was very
Over.
scared. I was very scared. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
But I was like, I
Same.
gotta bring it. I gotta bring it for
You
Kate.
did. You killed it because I was like the first day,
Girl, you
because
killed that by yourself.
I
Don't
oh
even. And I
God,
told you don't downplay
bruh.
yourself because for you to be holding like all the setup that we had to do for
Hmm.
you to do that by yourself, and for all the stuff that you got going on, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
don't do that. You slayed that. You slayed
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
No,
I
don't
appreciate
put yourself
that.
down, mama. Yeah.
It was.
But
It
we
was
were
def.
we were even more powerful together.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dude with the locks that had the boob next to us with the smell good stuff. Sure.
Oh yes. Let me just blast them real quick. Hold on, because I got to blast them real quick. So Kay, take it away, because I gotta blast them real quick. I gotta get their product.
Oh yes. Okay. So honey. Talking about I smelled some of the stuff that they got from his booth and it smelled like just cocoa dreams and just real life wishes and manifestation. It smelled like manifestation. And I was
I'm
just like, listen,
I'm gonna
I
do
just
some
wanted to
free
rub it all over
advertising.
my body, but that's their stuff. I didn't get a chance to get their stuff.
I'm definitely gonna do some free advertising for them because they are the shit.
Yes.
This, as you can see, is completely gone. Used all of this.
Hey!
This is a full body cleanser. It is chemical free. They are ZURESH.com.
Okay.
Jurish?
Zurish.
I can't. Sorry.
Put a
Um,
put the top. The top with the green, it shows good on the camera. Yes,
there you go.
perfect. That's
That's
beautiful.
who they are. .com.
There
This
you
right here.
go.
Bruh, this will change your life. Definitely.
Change
So
your life.
shout out to the dude and his
Shout out
products
to
that
the
was next
dude
to
with the
us
locks. You smell
because
good, and so did your boo. If you got a wife, I'm sorry. Or if you got a partner, I'm sorry. But
just
they
don't
real.
put it on your face because it's super, it'll look shiny. But this
If you want
this
to be
is
trying to do that, then.
this what you use after. It's called Speechless. It's a shea body blend.
Oh, that is
Fire.
real good.
Fire.
Real
Please
good.
support this black business. They are the shit. I'm gonna order some more
Yes.
because we used all of that. But
And send me the link too, because I need to order
yeah.
too, because I want to touch my body, put it on my.
Ah,
I just wanna feel it. That's all the
I think
songs y'all
that's
get
how.
today. Hit the
Okay.
Cash App if you want more. I will be creating jingles if you want me to
No
create a
shoddy
jingle
faces.
for your video or business or whatever. Hit your girl up. I am networking. Pew 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 pew.
Put it out there. Yes, ma'am. But yes, so our experience at Juneteenth, for me personally, it was
Yes.
definitely a blessing. I was definitely honored to be there. I know there was a lot of things that
It was
next year I will definitely do differently from the way that
oh
our
yeah.
audio was to
We
how
learned a
we
lot.
had so many good interviews that
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the sound.
Dang it, can't flag it. I'm gonna give it like 2 seconds. And if she doesn't come back on, okay. Oh yay!
And we're back. Like, anyways, one of them, I will need your. Oh, JC said he needs your voice for voiceover.
I will do that. You have me on Instagram.
Okay,
Please let me know, and I appreciate you. I'm honored.
let's do it. Shout out to K2 Cray and her voice. But yes, it was a great experience. Like I said, it was an honor to be able to have that opportunity to meet you in person, to meet all those lovely people in person. We had so many people that came up to us. Some
So
people
much
were,
beautiful melanin,
yeah,
honey. Gosh,
yes,
I was
yes,
just complimenting
very,
people at some point. I was just like randomly like, "Okay, Fro, come
yeah,
on, box, come
right.
on, outfit." I'm
Yeah,
just used to
beautiful, beautiful
everybody.
black people came out and showed
Yeah.
their support. It was really
And the
good.
food. Shout out to the food vendors. Oh, I was just like, yo, the
Yes,
food smells so heavenly. I was wanting everything.
really, JC.
Can't be shaking. Lord, why you telling Teach? Teach supposed
I
to
think JC likes their videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, JC. Remember to show your support on the videos.
yes,
Get the
yes,
numbers up.
hit the
Share
thumbs
it.
up. Share
Get
it.
that support going
Add
for
me
Miss
on
K to Cray,
Instagram
because even on her own, I'm
or
just gonna
TikTok
brag a
too.
little bit. She be popping, her page be popping, her videos are just hilarious. I love it. So I definitely support her not only on Black Table Talk but on her own platform, because she's definitely well on her way. Even by herself, if we wasn't
Yeah.
together and she was just doing those videos, it would be the same. Like, she's definitely way on her way to get in there. So
Don't
if you
make me
get
cry.
there
Just
before
laugh.
us, don't forget about me. That's all I'm gonna
Girl,
say.
please, please, please.
He
Shut
said he
up.
trying to get you some more followers. Oh,
I
thank
know
you,
that's right,
JC.
JC. Thank you. You get
Their
5%.
videos to do that, cause Lord,
I'm
we
about to go
like
make
what we see. That's all we
the
gonna say.
only thing that I don't, first of all, I back it up, show gratitude. I want to tell you, thank you so much for those kind words. I really do appreciate
Absolutely.
that. That means a lot. And you know that I don't be confident in myself. I'm working on confident. I'm
Yeah,
working on being more confident. And just you saying that really, it really helps me just, okay, you can do this, girl.
you
Like, I really
definitely
appreciate
can.
you. Thank
You
you.
got it, girl. If I
You do
continue,
too,
I would say
girl.
that, but you
You
got
do
it.
too. And I
100%.
girl, how can I forget the person who's helping me become who I need to be? You know what I'm
Uh
saying? Well, how can I do that? That's real stupid.
oh. Hey,
But
we live and we
shout
learn.
out to JC trying to give me some more following. I am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We
Please
appreciate you.
help your sister out.
Please and thank you.
But yeah, y'all hit up the link tree. Hit up the link tree. It
Hit
has
up the
my
link
TikTok
tree, hit
on
up the
there.
Cash App, hit
Yes.
up the like, the subscribe.
And
Follow.
y'all, guess what? BlackVisionVill has our first like sponsor, like for real sponsor,
Oh,
and
nice.
we're gonna actually do a video about it. I told you a little bit about it, but I know you had so much going on, you didn't really, you probably forgot
Yeah,
about
you
it.
definitely can't tell Teach. K is very confident. I'm sorry. Teach
Yeah,
said, really?
no,
Seems
it's okay.
confident to me. Definitely.
Listen, I be
You
nervous,
carry it well, for sure.
but I think I had to learn how to be this way. But it's just being content with myself
Yeah,
and not, because a lot of people be like, "You're weird. I don't
right,
understand you." Because I'll randomly like at work. That's what I'm saying. How I act is not acting. Is how I am here.
right.
Is how
It's
I
how
am in
you are.
person. When I get to know you, I observe
Mm,
first. I sit back and I just look, and if I see my energy and who I am as a person like aligns with your vibe,
mm-hmm.
then you become my family. But
Yep.
if I don't mess with you, you will never see that side of me.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. I'll be so quiet. You be like,
Yeah.
who's that? Someone there? Look at that big ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. And that's where I get the whole, some people think that I'm like stuck up because I
Right.
just be in the zone or listening to my music and I just be, just straight face.
Right.
But when I shoot you a smile, you can feel my soul.
Right.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate it. Teach, follow me. Do we have him on social media? What social media you got?
Um, I'm not
And
sure.
you
Teach, are
will.
you just on
We
YouTube?
gonna we gonna rub off on each other consensually.
Yes.
Okay, Teach.
Consensually.
You have to have consent. But yeah, we're gonna we're gonna rub off on each other. You know.
Yes. We
Yeah.
don't support each other and
Yes.
all the good stuff. But we will be back on here tomorrow with another episode. Like I said, we are going to do this every Saturday and Sunday because
Yes.
we got to be more present on social media.
Yeah.
Kind of fell off a little bit. Like I said, life happened, things happen, but we're in a good place. We're back at it. We're through the holidays, and
Mhm.
so we're just ready
We do
to,
have merch.
yeah,
So we do have merch. So
check
just
out
let
our
them know.
Instagram, TikTok. There's videos
Yes.
on there. Even our YouTube
Definitely got that.
Shorts. I think I need to find a way to put that up there because I know you can put your merch up here
Mm-hmm.
and then see that. So I got to figure
We'll
out how
figure it
to do
out.
that. T
Or at
said,
least create a
has,
link tree for it or something. And
yeah.
I know somebody who does web design, so we'll talk
Okay.
about that after.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, and if you guys want custom
All
stuff
right.
with, maybe a quote or like our name on there, let
Mhm.
us know as well. you
Yeah.
know.
And T, shout out to you for showing support. We definitely appreciate it. We need
Yes,
people like you and JC and Rod Neal to continue to be
yeah.
supportive of us because, like I said, we can't continue to do what we do without y'all. So, again, your support and dedication to just supporting us is very much appreciated. And any closing statements, last words, Kay, before we get out of here when it comes to how we as Black women want to be represented, presented, and remembered in our communities. Last
Uh,
words, final thoughts.
Final thought. All right, Jerry, R.I.P.
Dun.
We got black kids. But anyway, so randomness, sorry. But but my final thoughts would be, like I said before, remember everyone, be the person you want to be. Carry yourself the way you want to carry it, not because it gets you attention, likes, or, money. Be someone that you are confident in. Be a caring person because we are mirrors of each other. Until that mindset of Black people being individuals comes into play, we have to look out for each other. We got to, hey, if somebody doing a little bit too much, we gotta be like, hey. We gotta counsel each other. We gotta get those mindsets together. Whereas we see why it is a problem and why we need to chill out. Because someone can tell you not to do something, but you don't understand why personally. And so until we understand why personally, spiritually and mentally, we can't move forward. And I just really want to know that I love every woman in the world, and I just want us to get the type of power that we need to have for ourselves and stop looking at ourselves as these little weak, feeble people. Submissiveness does not mean that you have no strength. Submissiveness is letting things lead and play out, but still being your own person and carrying your own torch within the whole matter. And you can be subdued, but still be just so powerful in the same sense. Like you can walk in the room and people can feel your energy. Um, and I just want us to just love ourselves more and grow and heal from whatever trauma. Women, everyone has trauma. Let me not generalize. Everyone has trauma, and I just want us to all heal from it. I love y'all so much, and I really hope that everything that we spoke about today kind of marinates in your spirit, and you kind of every day you kind of see it a little bit more, and so that we can move forward and not take this as hate, hate, hate. Don't take constructive criticism in a hateful way, and that's with anything. If
Mhm.
somebody tell you like, hey, this kind of seem a little off, or hey, maybe you should, you know what I mean, it don't mean that you have to do it,
Right.
but you can take it, see where they're coming from, and kind of move accordingly. Like I said, if you feel like maybe I do need to change, then change. If you see, nah, I like this is how I want to be, then that's how you're gonna be.
Yeah.
um, so I love y'all.
All right. My final thoughts are first of all, I just want to say I love you, Black women. I love my Black sisters. When it comes down to it, we are queens.
Yeah.
You are a queen. You are beautiful. You are
Royalty.
more than your body. And we need to start supporting that and having a better understanding of that, whether it be the way that we choose to represent ourselves on social media in these music videos or the way that we choose to talk to or have those conversations with our sisters when maybe they're doing things that aren't being representing us in a positive light. Like, hey, you don't have to park in the middle of traffic and get on your car hood and twerk. Like, we can do better. So just things like that, I feel like as a community are some things that we can definitely work on. Again, here at BlackVisionVill, this is a brave space, not a safe space. We
Yeah.
talk about things that are real and realistic,
Yeah.
And our goal is here not just to have those conversations, but to be the change we wish to see. And a
Yeah.
part of being that change we wish to see is having those different conversations, having those different mindsets, having the ability to think outside this social media box that puts us all in a category of being just twerking and ignorant and loud and ghetto. We are so much more than that. We are literally the
Only
blueprint
for
for
the
what,
body.
yes, literally the blueprint for what women try to be. And for me, like I said, that's just facts. I don't care. I said what I said. So at the end of the day, when it comes to that, we not only got to do better, we deserve better.
Yes.
So just keeping that in mind moving forward. For me personally, I do not support content like that. I scroll past those videos. I press uninterested. I support the videos that show our queens being uplifted, show
Mhm.
the beauty of black women, and not showing just us being degraded to nothing more than our body. So those are my final thoughts. Like I said, as always, we appreciate all of you for stopping by, tuning in, showing that support. Please continue to do so. Tell your friends, tell your family, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hope you all have a great Saturday, and we will be back tomorrow.
Pew pew.
Bye.